Good morning. Good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. We are going to rejoice and be glad in it. If this is your first time stopping by the streaming platform, it is not by accident that you are here. God has a message that He wants to get to your inner spirit, to get you going, to give you inspiration, to give you resilience, to give you zeal to get up out of that bed and get moving, and to give you a word of encouragement, not only for yourself but for other people. Well, this is the day that the Lord has made. We're going to rejoice and be glad in it. I am the Reverend Mrs. Dewana, and I greet you today with Jesus' joy. Today's message came to, well, actually, to be real about it, when I was sleeping, I received three messages and I didn't understand why. And then when I woke up this morning, I couldn't remember any of it. Isn't that interesting? But still, lo and behold, God gave me a message this morning at 5:38 a.m. I think it shows on your thing 5:03, but really it was at 5:38 a.m. when the Lord spoke to me and woke me up. And the message title is "Take Me to the King." Take me to the King. Yes. Um, this message was given to me because we have our moments when we really don't feel like doing anything. I woke up this morning with take me to the King on my mind as I thought about how I feel depleted right now. I'm tired. I'm not spiritually tired, but I'm physically tired. So here we are. Take me to the King. So I was looking at um, scriptures for this message, and it took me to Hebrews 4, verse 16, the thorn imagery, which is also an invitation to approach God when you feel broken. It says, "My heart is torn in pieces. It's my offering." That's Psalms 51, verse 17. When we're talking about brokenness as acceptable worship, come to God when you're broken. Don't go to the world, go to God when you're broken. When the song says, "Truth is I'm tired and options are few," and that seems to be the thing that I get a lot of. That truth is I'm tired, options are few. That's Matthew 11, verse 28. Jesus calls the weary to himself. And remember that one touch will change your life. That's Mark chapter 5, verses 25 through 34. Because healing through a single touch. Lay me at the throne. That is Esther chapter 4 and 5. Risk and vulnerability before a king. Hurt and abused, my soul refuses to die. That's Psalms 34, verse 18. God near the crushed in spirit. So, like I said, I woke up this morning with "Take Me to the King" on my mind as I thought about how I feel depleted. And I am right now. I'm not physically, I'm not spiritually depleted, but I feel physically tired. So, again, here we are. As we look at "Take Me to a King," take me to the King, not a king, but take me to the King. It is a lament turned liberation cry. It at its core, the song is about holy exhaustion, spiritual depletion, and the soul's refusing to die, even when the body and the emotions are worn thin. This song was special to me because it expresses vulnerability, desperation, and longing for divine intervention. It draws on the biblical image of approaching approaching a king with nothing but need, paralyzing Esther in the Bible, her risk before the king. And in Hebrews 4, verse 16, throne of grace. That is the invitation. It articulates the universal experience of seeking refuge and renewal when life becomes overwhelming. And that seems to be happening a lot in my life. I don't know about you. This is not a song of performance, it is a spiritual collapse unto God. When you just collapse unto God. And we talked about the scriptures. We went to Esther 4, verse 4 and 5. We went to Hebrews 4, verse 16. We went to Psalms 34, verse 18. And we went to Psalms 51, verse 17, as well as Mark chapter 5. Now, we will take this all back to Africa. In Yoruba spirituality, brokenness is not shameful, it is portal. When the heart cracks, ashe, that is your divine power can flow through. And your aura, the divine destiny within, that comes about. The lyric says, my soul refuses to die, which echoes the resilience of aura. Elami, the mothers, the ancestral feminine cloud of witnesses, they stand with the weary, lifting them toward the throne. I say the is the breath, the power that makes transformation possible. So when she says one touch will change my life, she is calling on her Ashe. And this song becomes a womanist altar where Africa memory and Christian faith connect. And then if we look at my going back to Howard University, which is where I received my first master's degree in divinity, Howard University School of Divinity teaches preachers to tell the truth without flinching. Howard University teaches us preachers to honor the ancestors. Howard University School of Divinity teaches us to stand with the oppressed, preach liberation through lament. Let theology breathe through poetry, justice, and spirit fire. So the message today is intellectual, ancestral, biblical, rhythmic, and unapologetically black. And as we close, take me to the King. Church people, church people. Sometimes life will snatch the strength out of your bones, drain the prayers out of your mouth, and leave you standing in the sanctuary, in your cars, within your space of your own silence. But the song says, take me to the King. Doesn't say take me to the crowd, not to the critics, not to the church games, but it says take me to the King. Because when your heart is torn into pieces, that's when God says, bring it to me. When your tears have dried up, that's when heaven says, I still see you. When your soul refuses to die, that's when your aura rises up and remembers its assignment. And I hear the Yoruba mother saying, Omo bin rin didi, daughter, rise. Rise because one touch can still change your life. Rise because the throne of grace is still open. Rise because the King is still calling your name. And if you can't run, crawl. If you can't crawl, lean in. If you can't lean in, just whisper, take me to the King. Take me, take me, take me to the King. And the God who hears broken hearts will meet you in the place where your strength ran out. And his ashe begins. Take me to the King. Take me to the King this morning, on this Tuesday morning after Memorial Day. Take me to the King. Well, the windows have opened, and I hope you have enjoyed the view. The ancestors have spoken. Take the message, receive it, and then share it with other people and let God do the water, because you never know what other people are going through. Because half the time they do not know themselves. So may you have a day filled with love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, kindness, mercy, forgiveness, and self control. May it be yours, and may you receive it and give it to others as well, and have redemption, restitution, resolution, reconciliation, and restoration. May all of that be yours today. And may you spring it out to other people. Take care. Many blessings. Bye now.